Alright, what's up, family? This is my third flight back in the Airbus A320Neo. Oh, that looks weird. I've never seen that before. How do we rectify this? We'll start over. Alright, let's try this again. Welcome to Nashville. Yes, we are good. We have a flight that's scheduled for 9:41 en route to Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. And looks like we have about, I think it was, where's the packs? I think it was like 182 passengers today. But we'll get to that. And I may not be talking a whole lot here because I'm just trying to get, reacclimated with this entire thing. And I want to have a safe flight. We got a lot of souls on board today, but I did have a solution for console gamers, console flight simmers, I should say. Just to kind of make your flights smoother. I don't know if it's something that anybody else has discovered, or maybe it's something that you might be a little ashamed of using, because a lot of the PC guys, they don't have to do that, but on console we are limited. So I'll show you some of the things that I've done just to make my last two flights smoother. All right, so we are in the cockpit here, and we got our passengers in the, they ready to come on, man. So let's go ahead and get things going over here. Get some ground power. And because we are running a little bit late, I am going to go ahead and get the jetway connected. And I'm going to get all of that going.
Ground American 1316. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
American 1316, the jetway is going to be connected.
Ground American 1316. Could you please send the catering truck?
American 1316, the catering truck is on the road.
Ground American
Bags, all of
1316.
that.
Could you please send the baggage?
American 1316 baggage is on the way.
Ground
getting
American
fuel.
1316. Could you please send a fuel truck?
Ground American 139er tree requesting pushback. American 139er tree pushback request accepted.
That one wait for the oil there. For the fuel.
Ground American 139er tree requesting the end of pushback. Ground American 139er tree with Sierra ready to...
Or the APU's getting fired up. I'm gonna check the FMC. I just want to double check. I know the computer didn't make a mistake, but you never know. Plus, I wish this
short runway 1 tree via taxiway Charlie cross runway
replays worked. But anyway, KBNA, yep. KORD destination. Definitely have Bonnet, Veep. We have Havon instead of Nyland. Let's go back to the fuel here. So our alternate is to Detroit. So many pages. So much to look at. Is this what pilots go through? Wow. I love it. Okay. Alright, everybody should be on board. Let's get some more bags.
Ground American 1316. Could you please send the baggage?
Let's fire that up. And let's get those fuel pumps good to go. Oops. I'm not using anything special, by the way, so that's why I keep hitting all these buttons. If you're a PC gamer, this is what you deal with on console, It's just, all you got is a joystick. But I'm gonna add to my setup here, because it is a lot easier to deal with when you have a keyboard and all of that, so. Should be firing up out there. It's 9:34. And I'm really tempted to change all of this, man, because this is just not.
Welcome aboard American Airlines. Our boarding is now complete. If you have a laptop,
I just don't feel like this is the exact same flight plan, you know?
For departure, I'll let you know when you have to place your cell phones in airplane
That's what I have
mode for
here.
departure. We can't close the boarding door until everyone is seated with their seatbelts fastened and all the overhead bins are closed. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for departure.
Yeah, well, those feet. How we looking? If you bleed. And this is my trick to kind of make everything better. The AI communication for console gamers. Just try it. AI radio communication, ATC. Click this on and just let it be on for the flight. And now you have like a co-pilot, and you don't have to try to hit all the buttons while you're in the air, because the flight following could just be a lot, you know. I mean, that's just what I do.
Our boarding door has been closed. If you have a
But we are gonna have to
turn it off and stow it.
do some of the work until we get off the ground here. Let's disconnect the jet,
Ground
right?
American 1316. Could you please disconnect the jet?
We're good to go. Huh? Taxi lights good to go. I'll be good with the beacon there. Where you at, beacon? Don't hide from me, beacon. I see you, buddy. I'm coming. Yep, beacon's good to go. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our clearance.
Ground American 1316, ready to copy IFR clearance to O'Hare.
American 1316 is cleared to O'Hare Airport as filed.
Runway
Takeoff
13,
runway 13 closed.
5,000.
Maintain 5,000 feet. Departure
We already
frequency
set
is
right here.
118 decimal for squawk 006 tree. Ground Endeavor 4748.
Runway 13.
American
Now that's not
1316 readback.
the runway that we were designated from
Contact
SimBrief.
ground on 121.9 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Time will be an hour, and we ask that you please direct your attention to the
Ground
monitors
American
located throughout the cabin for a
1316,
brief
requesting
statement
pushback.
about our Airbus aircraft.
Dang, shorty moved quick.
American 1316 pushback request accepted.
All right. Since our co-pilot here went ahead and requested pushback, let's go ahead and take that parking brake
Ground
off. We'll
Endeavor
get the engine mode
4748
set
with Sierra
to
ready to
ignition
taxi
start.
IFR. Endeavor
Like I missed something
4748 taxi
up
2
there.
and hold short of runway 13
APU,
using
get
taxiway
that off.
Charlie cross runway. Taxiing hold short runway 13 via taxiway Charlie cross runway 20 right Charlie Endeavor 4748.
To buckle your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. To open, lift the top of the buckle. If you're seated in the premium
Taxiing
I'll
to
cut
General
the
Aviation
APU
Parking
off
via
too soon.
taxiway Hotel Foxtrot Delta cross runway 13 Charlie generic tree Mike
If you're
Tango.
seated in the premium cabin and your seat is
Ground
equipped with
American
push button, insert the
1316,
metal end into
requesting the end of
buckle and pull the
pushback.
strap to tighten. Then,
American
Alright, thank you, darling.
1316 request to end pushback
Parking brake.
to open, simply press on the button.
Ground
Engine should be
American
firing up here.
1316, with Sierra ready to taxi
And
IFR.
remember, seatbelts should be fastened whenever you're
American
seated.
1316 taxi 2 and hold short of runway
Make sure
13
your seat
using
is upright.
taxiway
All
Bravo
larger
cross runway
devices
20
are
right
away.
Charlie.
Carry-ons are placed
Contact
all the way
tower
under the seat
on
in front of
118
you, and your
decimal
tray
6
cable
when
is
ready.
stowed. Larger carry-on luggage goes in the overhead bin.
Taxi to and
If
hold
you have
short
a handheld
runway
device,
13 using
please switch
taxiway
it to
Bravo
airplane
cross
mode.
runway
If
20
your electronic
right
device
Charlie
falls into
American
your seat, please do not
1316.
adjust your seat and contact
Should I change it? I don't know. Like,
US
should I just
law
go with
prohibits
it?
Smoking, including e-cigarettes at any time. Tampering
Because
with,
that's not our
disabling, or
runway.
destroying smoke
At least
detectors
not
in
from
laboratories
SimBrief.
may result in a fine. US
We're supposed to be
law
going off at
requires all
20
seatbelts
left.
lighted
And you
closely
can't
signed
change the
and
runway.
remember instructions. Now let's review the safety card in your seat pocket, which explains the safety
Yeah, I'm
features
just gonna
of
leave
this
it. I'm just gonna leave it.
aircraft,
And then we'll get the
including
ATIS
location and operation
when we get
of
to the
exits
runway.
and flotation devices. This aircraft is designed with escape
I
hatch
do
lighting
believe
on
I
or near
did
the floor
something
in the
wrong,
unlikely event of an evacuation.
but I
All
don't want to
carry-ons
bring up the
behind and follow the
checklist.
lights door exits have
Engine should be
evacuation
firing
signs
up
to
here.
use in the unlikely event of an emergency. In a water evacuation,
Endeavor
the signs
4748 hold
use light
position
flash.
caution other
You'll find
traffic.
the
Okay.
exact location on your safety
I
card.
think we are good.
When directed to exit,
Parking
jump
brake
onto
is
the
on.
slide and
Let's
move
fire
into
up
the
the
airplane.
engines. We'll
If the
test
cabin
it.
loses pressure, oxygen masks will drop
Hold
automatically.
position Endeavor 4748.
package like this. Put the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach the buckle, and pull tight.
Alright,
Once
take a look at our taxiway here. What time is it? 42.
In the water, a light on your vest will automatically illuminate.
31. That means this is 13. Yep. Okay, so that's where we are going. We got a nice long taxiway today.
We'll be in the cabin to do one last safety check before our departure. So please make sure that your seat backs are in the upright position. Your tray tables are stowed, your seat belts are fastened, and your cell phones are in airplane mode for our departure. We appreciate your cooperation.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard our flight to Chicago O'Hare Airport, American Airlines Flight number 1316. Very good morning to you from the flight deck. I'm Captain Brian James, flying with our first officer, Miss Cora. We've got AJ, Tito, Michael, and Janet in the back taking care of whatever you may need back there. And we are your crew from Baltimore, a long way from home. But this is what we do, and we are happy to service you today out of Nashville as we head into Chicago. Expecting a pretty smooth ride here for the most part. A little bit of traffic getting out of Nashville, but 81 degrees, slight gust. Still a good day for flying. We'll make sure we get you out of here safe and as on time as possible. As I mentioned, there's a little bit of traffic out there, so may have a small delay. Not expecting too much trouble getting into Chicago this morning as well. 82 degrees, but a very, 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 very small chance of light precipitation, but that's why we get paid the big bucks. All right, a little bit of a long taxi this morning. Got to go on the other side of Nashville, but once we get around that traffic and we get to our runway, we'll be right on our way. Welcome aboard American Airlines.
Oh, there goes somebody landing right there. That is gorgeous. Oh my. A little bit of activity in Nashville today. We are going to bang that left. It's going to be the first left and then the third right.
Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 13 using taxiway Delta, cross runway 20 right Delta, cross runway 13 Charlie. American 1316 hold position, caution, other traffic. Endeavor 4748 hold position, caution 587.
And then we're going to be going 1, 2,
hold
third
position,
right.
Endeavor 4748.
What are we doing? Trying to be on time, man. So do I want to be a bad boy? Just go. Do I want to be a bad boy? Do I want to be a bad boy? I'm out.
Southwest 2587 hold position, caution, the generic on the runway. American 1316 hold position, caution, the generic on the runway.
Okay.
American 1316 continue taxi.
See? That's all I had to do.
Hold position, American 1316.
Okay, that's us. Taxi and hold short. Runway 13.
Nashville Tower, American 1316, ready
Lights.
for IFR departure runway 13.
American 1316 altimeter, tree 0.25 wind 154 at 7.
0.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 13.
Cleared for takeoff runway 13, American 1316.
And flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
While you are seated, please keep your seatbelt fastened and visible to the crew when the seatbelt sign is on, as turbulence can happen unexpectedly. If you open an overhead compartment, use caution.
Okay, I
as
know I
carry-on
forgot
items may be
something.
shifted during takeoff.
That the checklist here.
If you need to power your device,
Get lined up.
AC
I'm gonna
power
get us
outlets are
right.
located at every seat.
And we'll get up to cruise and I'll clean up the lights and stuff as well. Got that generic behind us.
Nashville Tower Southwest 2587 at runway 13 ready for departure IFR to San Antonio. Southwest 2587 hold short runway 13. Traffic is Airbus A320N on the runway. Hold short runway 13 Southwest 2587.
All right, sorry about that. Got a call. Sorry about that, passengers. All right, so I was just concerned about that engine ignition setting, so I changed that. I know I'm forgetting something else, but we'll figure it out later. I know I'm good. Let's power up, and we are going to be good to go. Out of Nashville.
Southwest 2587 line up and wait. Nashville Tower Endeavor 4748 at runway 13 ready for departure IFR to Kennedy.
Oh man, that's gorgeous.
Endeavor
What a takeoff.
4748 hold short runway 13. Traffic is Airbus A320N on upwind.
Overspeed.
Line up and wait Southwest 2587.
Beautiful takeoff.
American 1316 contact Nashville departure on 118.4. Good day.
Handle that for me.
118.4 American 1316.
Thank you.
Nashville departure American 1316 is at 1,300 feet, climbing 5,000 feet.
American 1316 Nashville departure altimeter 30.25. Continue as planned. Jet car 465 airport is 12 miles at your 10 o'clock. Maintain present heading and altitude. Report runway in sight.
Beautiful, beautiful. Bye-bye, Nashville.
Nashville approach generic uniform Lima Alpha 889er is at 5,200 feet descending 2,600 feet. Generic uniform Lima Alpha 889er Nashville approach altimeter 30.25. Continue as planned. Maintain present heading and altitude. Jet car 465. Jet car 465 has the runway in sight. Jet car 465, you are 9 miles northwest of Nashville. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Nashville Tower on 118.6.
So I'm gonna fly by stick.
American 1316 climb and
Looks
maintain
like for a little
15,000
bit
feet.
here. 15,000 feet.
Climb and maintain
Get that
15,000
locked
feet
into my
American,
AP.
1316.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower on 118.6 jet car
15,000 feet
465.
logged in.
American 1 tree 16 contact Memphis Center on 1 tree 85. Good day.
Oh man, that is
Nashville
beautiful,
approach
baby.
generic November 7175 November IFR to 2 Oscar 8 ready to copy. Generic November 7175 November is cleared to 2 Oscar 8 airport as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118 for squawk 6405. Clearance void 30 minutes from now. American 1 tree 16, did you copy?
Answer
1
him.
tree tree, decimal 85 American, 1 tree 16.
Okay, I mean,
Generic 889er Airport is at your 2 o'clock 14 miles. Maintain present heading and altitude, report runway in sight.
Okay. Still flying by hand here. Once I get lined up where I want to go, I'm going to throw on the AP. And then we'll clean up those lights. Just kind of recalibrate, make sure we're on, everything's good to go en route for Chicago. Right now, my goal is to have a comfortable transition here. I will admit this is something that I struggle with. This is why I'm talking like this. I'm trying to focus. I usually don't talk to anybody. Or look, nothing that's recorded. I'll put it like that. Alright. Just let go some of the speed here.
All right, good morning. Welcome aboard Flight 1316 American Airlines. Captain James from the flight deck. Got out a little bit later than we wanted to, but won't be any significant delays, I can guarantee that. Had a smooth takeoff, and we will continue this smooth climb till we get to our cruising altitude. They'll have us around 27,000 feet, close to an hour in flight time. We're going to be going up to, going over at Indianapolis, and then we'll hook on into Chicago. We'll leave the seatbelt sign on just for a little bit longer. Then you have some time to move around a little bit back there. Any questions or concerns, just ask our crew. And as always, thank you for flying American.
Okay, once I bank this right, I'm gonna throw on the AP. It is gonna shake a little bit, but that's why we're gonna keep the seatbelt
Climb and
signs
maintain
on.
flight level 270 American, 1 tree 16.
I ain't hear him say that. Flight level 27 logged in. And AP. Okay. These lights cleaned up. Off. Runway turn light should be off. Taxi light off. Nav and logo, we'll keep that on. Wing, beacon, strobe. I want that on auto. Yes. Okay. And let's cut these dome lights off, man. Smoking seatbelt, we're good to go. I just feel like the APU should be off, and I think it's on, but can't solve everything. Yeah, give me all of that. And Yeah, glare shield. I probably should have did this before I started the plane up, yeah? Alright. I'm just catching up. Repetition is the way of the gods. So, this is the beginning of that. Alright. Coming up on flight level 22. Very comfortable speed, comfortable flight here. I think when we get to... Well, let's go ahead and do it. I think we're comfortable. Take the seatbelt signs off. Beautiful view. Well, though, about 195 away. Beautiful, just gorgeous. Yeah, 270. Coming up on 270 shortly. I don't know why, but I feel like something happened with the ATC, and it's so annoying. Like I don't get why the ATC is just so wonky. Like we don't have a VAT sim option, so I just feel like MSFS should like fix this. We don't have anything else to go off of. But having it on auto, at least she will repeat everything. And we can just, you know, use that.
Going to 128 decimal tree, American 1 tree 16.
See?
Indianapolis Center, American 1 tree 16.
Naptown.
270.
It's alright, I think I'm gonna put some ATC sounds in. There we go. That'll help out. At least we can prepare for it, so we know that that's the issue. Then I'm just going to just lean on her for all of the call outs on approach, because that's the hardest part without ATC to me. I know a lot of other pilots are good with it, but what Lil Uzi say, it's just my third day here. All right, Vik is next. 39 miles to Vik. Guaranteed that's when the approach starts, obviously. Or the descent, I should say. Which means I don't have to be 160 anymore. Let's take this down. And I see Vik. Okay. Kind of helped me with the anxiety, you know what I mean? I don't want to start psyching myself out here. Because the landing is the part that makes me the most nervous. Like everything else is just muscle memory at a certain point, so let's build those muscles. American 1316, baby. Look at us. Looks like 24 to Vik. Even on the game, my eyes are good. 24.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Brian from the flight deck. Pretty smooth ride. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a beautiful view. We are getting ready to begin our descent into Chicago. Just a little over 100 miles outside of the airport. And we do have a little bit of a twist to get in, but expecting to be on the ground in just about 20 minutes. And then at the gate, about 25 minutes or so. We are just a little bit delayed, so flight attendants will ensure that if you have a connecting flight, it will be prioritized at the gate during deboarding. But as always, thank you for choosing American Airlines, and we'll see you next time.
When you get to Vik, I'm going to pull the speed back no matter what. I'm just that type of guy when it comes to these things. I feel like at the very least, if I'm at low speed, I can manage more. But just, you know, I used to try to rush this thing. So, we're at about 320. We're at 20 knots right now. I know for sure when we get to Viks, I'm at least dropping to 300. I want to drop to 270, but we'll start with 300. And of course, it's going to be the managed speed on the auto throttle. Flaps and everything good. Just want to get familiar with everything again. Speed brake, obviously. Flaps, levers right there. Parking brake. I use all the short keys for that. Okay. Alright. know for sure we want to throw on some auto brake. Definitely go medium. And we're Gucci. About 3 miles. Yeah, 3 miles to Vic. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get our speed right now.
To prepare for landing, please close your tray table and put away carry-on items. Place your seat in the original upright position. We will now collect any items you wish to discard. Please put away larger electronic devices, including laptop computers or smaller handheld devices in your hand or seat pocket. Devices must remain in airplane mode until after we land.
I'm getting nervous because I'm like,
Soon.
you can't hear the ATC, man. It's just scary to me. Just feel like you're just up here by yourself.
Going to 135.9
As soon
American
as I said something.
1316.
Okay, hopefully.
Chicago Center, American 1316, flight level 270.
25 miles to Boone. Okay. So, it definitely is an issue here, and I hope to God it's not that big of an issue. If it is, we will get it figured out. I just thought about it. Can't completely neglect the FMC because bring up that runway. I think it's 22, right? BJ, what did you do? Yes, 22, right? Saw it. 22 right. And I think this is gonna change our course probably. Yep. Stars Veeks. Transition is bonnet. Yep. That's why it was different. Okay. That's why it was different. So we have ourselves quite the conniption here. O'Hare 22 right is correct. Feet. It looks like we're going all the way around. Bonnet.
Going to 127.8 American 1316. Chicago Center, American 1316, flight level 270.
I think that was taking us in direct. I should have brought the map up a while ago. Oh my Jesus, what is this? Okay, so that's going from bonnet. What we are on now, I believe, will take us ADMW. This is what I have on my SimBrief. A11. Okay. So let's do this.
Descend and maintain flight level 200 American 1316.
I know for sure we need to plug in a new IFR, but I want to get this completely correct here. Destination, arrival, ILS 22. Transition bonnet via Munich Star. Transition. Okay.
Chicago Center American 1316 requests destination change to O'Hare. American 1316 cleared to O'Hare Airport as filed. Squawk 006 tree. Continue to Hanny, turning and following heading tree 25. Resume on navigation. Descend and maintain 16,000 feet. American 1316.
16,000. And where is Hanny? 16,000. Do one thing at a time here. And let's go for seatbelt lights here. Also, let's go for landing lights. Strobe's good. And I am gonna have to bring this up again. I know how unrealistic this is, but maybe next flight I'll do everything right. Okay, so this is Hanny, crossing over now. So, pink. Okay. Look at my SimBrief and see what looks most correct.
132.5 American 1316. Chicago Center American 1316 is at flight level 235, descending 16,000 feet.
We are going to go here. I hope to God we don't loop all the way around. Yeah, because that would take us to bonnet. Okay, so may have to move the star and just see if that'll change anything. Not let me do anything. Okay.
.35 for American 1316. Chicago Center American 1316 is at 17,800 feet, descending 16,000 feet.
I hope we bang this right, because that would be perfect. But I have a sneaky suspicion we're not going to do that. Like, I really think we're going to go left at pink and loop all the way around, and I'm not trying to do that.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. American 1316.
Okay. 8,000 feet descending. BJ, what have you done? What have you done? Let's just see what happens, man. Yep, we're hooking left, baby. That is not what I wanted. What can we do here? Guess there isn't too much to do.
going to 1 tree tree,
Yeah,
decimal
monks.
625 American, 1 tree 16.
Georgia.
Chicago
Possum,
approach American
A11.
1316 is at
Where's
12,400
A11? I
feet,
saw
descending
that.
8,000 feet.
Yep, Possum, A11, and then Bonnet, back to Bonnet, all the way Bonnet, yeah. Then Veek, then Boone, then Haney, then Clouseau, Cato, Pink. Okay, so I wonder if I can go direct to let's see here. Pink. What is this up here? I should have did this before. Let's go Munich. I think we won't lose too much if we go, not Munich, F Nuch, whatever. Okay. Direct to. See what that looks like. Yep. Okay. Okay, I feel like I solved it. Yeah, Munich, Nolan, Ridge, and then 22 right. So we're gonna loop over O'Hare, go out over the water, and then come back in. Perfect. Good job, BJ. Going about way too fast. I believe 250 is the limit. Okay. And then I want to have our autopilot here. I mean, co-pilot, but I don't have a chance to do it. Okay, it's alright. Tell you what, we'll cancel that IFR and then we'll pick it up again.
Chicago approach American 1316 would like to cancel IFR. Chicago approach American 1316 is type Airbus A320Neo 1 miles northwest of O'Hare 8,000 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Okay.
Squawk 4265 American 1316. Cleared through the Bravo airspace American 1316. Tower American 1316 is 3 miles northeast 8,000 feet with India to land.
Thank you.
Make straight in runway 22
22 right. Good job. Good job, BJ. It gets me excited because I didn't know anything about flying. You know, I just always knew I wanted to do it. So when you just pick up on little things like that, man, it does feel good. Like you probably can hear how big my smile is right now. But I'm try not to celebrate too soon because the landing is the the hardest part. So yeah, we're gonna go out to F Nuch, whatever. And then once we line up, I'm gonna get the ILS display ready to go, drop our speed significantly, and hopefully they will bring us down as well. We're at about 8,000 feet right now. And I also want to zoom in a lot more here. Okay. So I have to remember to plug in everything on the FMC regardless. Like, it's just better if you just do it. Just don't After the day, I'm just feeling like if you on a console, don't trust the computer, yo. Period. What's that say? Nyland or Haven? Nolan. Okay. Let's come down to 210. Perfect. Bring up ALS. Awesome. Get the auto brake plugged in. So while I'm thinking about it. About 4 miles outside of Efnuch. Let's go flaps 1. Good job. Okay. Take that down to 200. I think I was actually supposed to wait until 180 to do that. And we're now making our turn to line up for the airport here. $190. Locked in. Okay. Be with me, Lord. Hope the passengers didn't hear me say that. That's not funny. Sure, this is correct. Yep. Trying to line up here. Bridge. Drop down to 180. Flaps 2. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and not wait for the ATC just in case. Gonna go down to 5,000. I'm just gonna start descending. I don't want no surprises, you hear me? I already feel like we're in for one. See if the ATC does anything once we get the hole in. Nolan. Go for speed brake. Go for gear. A little too early on the gear, but okay, we are lined up with the runway. It's just weird because I don't hear anything. Whoa! What's going on? I didn't do that. Go for 165. Go for 25. Oh, okay. I think that's the runway right there. Okay. Good for auto brake, good for speed brake. Don't have any ATC, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's something that I did. It's our runway right there, though. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in approach mode. Okay. So we are locked in here. Got the greens. No, not that. Give me 3.
Cleared to land runway 22 right American 1316.
Okay, it's about to be my aircraft. Gear down, yep. My aircraft. Thank you. Oh, it's lagging. Don't do me like that, man.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Check. Stop the lagging. Check. Stop lagging.
400.
Yo.
200. 100.
Check.
60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
First thrusters. And we are down at O'Hare. Rough landing, to say the least. But you can't blame me though, man. That lag was crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chicago O'Hare Airport.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. And keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones.
121.675
When you
American,
open the overhead compartment,
1316.
be careful, as
Wait for
items
our
may have
taxi
moved in
instructions
flight.
here.
And thank you for choosing American Airlines.
Woo! One-way turn, give me that. Landing lights clear.
Seatbelt fastened until we have come to a complete stop at the gate. The captain has turned off the
Taxi
fasten
position.
seatbelt sign. In addition, please keep the aisleway clear of all carry-on bags until we are safely parked at the
go.
gate. Once the seatbelt sign has been turned off, that will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin. Please take care of
And let's cut
overhead
the
compartments. Heavy
taxi
articles may be
lights
shifted
on as
during
well.
flight. We will be arriving today at gate K12.
Taxi guides on as well.
On behalf
Takes
of
to
your
our gate.
entire crew, it's been our pleasure serving.
Whoa.
We do apologize for our delay, and we hope to see you again soon
Nice.
on another American Airlines flight.
APU firing up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy the static airport. I'm gonna have that for the next flight, for the next video. Man, the lag is sick. Wait. I don't know why she didn't do this. I'm very upset. One 2675. I don't know why she didn't do it. Yep, taxi to gate.
Ground American 1316 taxi to the gate.
ATC, man.
Taxi to
Thank
gate
you.
Charlie Tree 1 using taxiway American 1316.
Okay, let's go ahead and pull in. I don't know if you can see the little dude, but once we move, you'll be able to see him. You'll see him standing there. Can you see him? Telling me to turn. Okay. Thank you, sir. Sweet. I'm coming.
Flight attendants verify this room and stand by for all calls.
Whoa! Got it. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chicago O'Hare Airport. Let's get our jetway connected here, and then we'll power down. Thank
Ground
you.
American 1316. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
You should see my floor in my office, yo. Just papers everywhere. Let's get the bags
Ground
off.
American 1316. Could you please send the baggage?
And our speed brakes are armed still.
All check bags will go to carousel number 9 on the lower level. Again, all check bags will go to carousel number 9 on the lower level. Thank you for choosing American.
Engines are still running. Okay, let's go ahead and cut the engines off and let's end this quote-unquote flight. It's going to pause for a minute. Tell me the stats. Total flight time, an hour 10. So about 10 minutes over what we expected, but without a little mishap right outside of O'Hare, that's to be expected. But I think it was a pretty decent flight. Let's go ahead and get back in the cockpit here so we can power everything off. And what do I want to do? It's the Bat 1, Bat 2 I want to get rid of. APU, cut that off. And we'll go ground power. Okay, or not. That works. Let's get all these lights turned off. I can't wait to watch this back so I can figure out what's the next thing to like really focus on, you know. Got any tips, just let me know. Definitely will cut that back on because it was a little too silent for me. Seatbelts off. And dome light, we'll cut that on. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Thank you for joining me on today's flight, man. I'm very proud, and it's been a long time coming with this thing, man. It's just a lot to process. So, you know, to be able to make that maneuver like we did to go direct to, I forgot what, it was like F Nutch or something like that, to go direct to F Nutch and to get back on course there. I mean, it was dope. It was fun. I know I forgot a couple things. That was the first time I did it without a checklist. So, you know, but it was fun, and we're here. Our souls made it. A little bit of a rough landing into O'Hare, but that's to be expected. I mean, it was glitching. It was skipping. You know, it just, the lag was crazy. But even despite that, we made it. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'll share some more tips of how I fly smooth.